Привет, меня зовут Анита, сегодня я вещаю из кружка. Это мой видео-дневник, где я говорю на английском, чтобы практиковать его и не забывать. So, today I would like to talk about something that I haven't I've never thought about this before, and I found out some information about this by a chain of random recommendations, or not so random recommendations by YouTube, so follow me. I was looking for a video about a postponed life syndrome or delayed life syndrome. Then YouTube suggested watching a video by Mel Robbins. Maybe you know her. She's a quite known motivational speaker. There was a video by her about procrastination, which I started watching. And then this video readdressed me to another video by a Japanese YouTuber. I'd already seen her videos, but they were on completely different topics. And this time, her video, I'm gonna show it somewhere here. It's about why some advice for people to get things done, to start doing something you keep putting off, or things like that, why it doesn't work for some people. And her main idea is that some people, actually a lot of people, can't apply those pieces of advice because they have undiagnosed ADHD. And here I was like, I heard about this loads of times. If you don't know what this is, it's something that in Russian we call it SDVG. In English it's ADHD. It's attention deficit hyperactivity syndrome, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I don't know. I'm gonna check it. So it's a syndrome that's characterized by inattention, hyperactivity, lack of concentration. What else is there? I can't recall this word. Impulsivity. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Okay, just excuse me. I'm gonna write it somewhere here. And so all those things are excessive, invasive, pervasive. I'm sorry, that's a new word for me. So, impairing in different contexts. You see, I'm not a fan of self-diagnosis, but when I read it, I was like, because never have I ever got interested in studying it. You know, you hear it in different videos, or I heard it loads of times. I mean, ADHD, but I never actually studied it or read about it or anything. I know the basics, but now that I listened a couple of videos about this and read some information, it got me thinking, like, just maybe that has something to do with me, because that would explain a lot about my behavior, both as an adult and as a child. Because I never, never say never, but I always suffered from not finishing things I start doing, and I get super excited about new things, and that's something that an ADHD brain does a lot. It gets overexcited about starting something new, trying out new things, but then when it comes to something repetitive, some routines, some things that are monotonous, it gets bored and starts procrastinating. I'm sure that when you hear this, many people could relate, but I guess to a different degree, because you can either procrastinate, but then if you have a deadline and you know it's something important. You can keep procrastinating, but then you just put yourself together and get things done before the deadline. In my case, oftentimes I would fail to meet the deadline, even though I know something is important and that I will be in a huge trouble if I don't do something in time. I still don't do that, and then I keep pushing myself, but then it results in I still do nothing, and I just hate myself for this. And I did the exactly same thing as a child, and I would pick up new hobbies all the time and never actually do it until the point where I can say that I succeeded just a tiny little bit, maybe just accomplished my first whatever, like I used to play the guitar, I used to play the piano. I gave up both things before I could actually play at least, I don't know, several songs, several melodies. Try to learn how to draw, how to paint. I just have one painting, I guess. It's still hanging on the wall in my room in my parents' house. But that's just one painting. And then I tried different dance styles, like I tried Afro, I tried pole dance, I tried electro dance, I tried hip hop, I tried loads of things. And I just keep, giving up this stuff. Even now, with my with learning Japanese, I was so into it. I was so excited about trying to learn it again, and I started off really well. And now I'm at the point where I put my lessons on hold, and I'm reconsidering my decision to learn it. Even though I know I'll get back to it, I'm just currently struggling with making myself want to do it again. You see what I mean? Even though in the end, when I imagine the result, it's been my dream for years. I want to do it. I'm sure about this. I want to travel to Japan. I want to be able to speak it. I want to be able to consume Japanese content without translation or subtitles. But all of this still doesn't bring me to the point where I want to dedicate my time to learning it, because it got monotonous, I guess. That's something I'm planning to figure out. Maybe I'm not a psychiatrist, and I've never seen a psychiatrist, and I'm not planning, at least for now. But maybe I could consider that. Why not? I mean, what if? You never know. I'm not looking forward to having any diagnosis, but what if it could facilitate my life? What if I could find some tools to help myself manage certain things? That would be great. I don't know, I'm gonna keep looking into it and do some research maybe. I forgot to mention one thing in the beginning, like why did I start looking for the information about delayed life syndrome in the first place. Is because I was sitting drinking my coffee today, and it suddenly hit me that this year it's 8 years since my husband and I are together. In this 8 years, I didn't manage to learn to dance. My husband is a dancer, but also he used to be a dancer. Now he's a indoor cycle coach, and I didn't learn how to dance, and I don't really go to cycle training sessions, and he in return didn't even start to learn English, even though yeah, he's lived with an English teacher for many years, and neither did he with French, by the way, because I used to teach French. Yeah, but still he tried several times, as much as I did with dancing. He tried, but then he would give up, and I was like, why didn't we? It's so easy. I mean, you have the person who is a professional in this by your side, like 24/7. Why wouldn't you use this opportunity? But then I thought about this thing, like I'll just do it tomorrow or some other day in the future, and that made me want to learn more about this, and it led me here thinking about ADHD. So that's gonna be it, some random talking of today. Thank you for listening. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments, and have a good one. Bye.